started by Alexander the Great. Neo tried to finish it with no luck. Wasn't finished until the 1800s.
Boy.
Wow.
Look at that tree.
Look how they spelled tourist on that thing over there.
We're in Corinth at the Temple of Apollo. See all of this right now. All these ancient ruins. This is the museum in Corinth, of ancient Corinth. And we come out here and lots more statues and all of this ancient Greek written all over the place. Ruins, and then up there at the top of that mountain was, I can't remember, called the Acropolis of Corinth. We might go up there.
Been 18 years here in the Chateau d'If.
Have you named all of the rocks?
Yeah.
Definitely looks Byzantine.
Even with Greek?
Yep. Especially with Greek. Little Byzantine chapel. Wow, that's cool. Tree of Atreus. This must have been where he kept all of his good stuff. That whole stone, it's one stone. Oh no, there's three stones across there, I think. Wow. Holy cow. 2 stones. Goodness sakes. You gotta have a good amount of treasure to build a treasury like this. In a section of Greece where it's just orange orchards everywhere. We stopped in at this little restaurant and it's an orange orchard. Just beautiful. Lots of beautiful stuff. 4th century BC, the Theater of Epidaurus, and it's really beautiful as far as like trees, and I can just imagine people anciently walking from all over to come see some presentation. You can see some of the seats actually had backrests. What it's like trying to drive around in Europe.
We're backing
Just gotta
up.
back down this thing forever.
We've been backing down for a long
Is that
time.
an alleyway?
This morning, right there you can see the ocean, Mediterranean, but walked out here and these flowers, I don't know what it is, but it just smells so fragrant out here. Like there's flowers everywhere, but there's not that many. But I don't know if it's orange blossoms because this town is full of orange orchards. But man, it is something great here at Vasilis. So we're in Kiveri. This will be our second or our third day?
Our second full day.
Yeah, second full day, but technically our third day in Greece. This place is called Kiveri, which yesterday we went to Epidaurus and Atreus's treasury, or the tomb of King Agamemnon. Now here we are. This is literally, we ate in that restaurant last night and we stayed right up here in like an Airbnb. And we're just coming out here. It's about 7:45 in the morning. Just coming out here to the, I'm not sure what this is. It's like a bay or something. Oh, found a little, what is it?
It's a rock.
A heart-shaped rock. Chrissy's been on a roll finding some good stuff. Chrissy said we just had a yummy croissant with Nutella in it. This is pretty high up in the mountains. And say your name again.
Vicky. My name is Vicky.
Okay.
I'm your tour guide.
Oh yeah.
And over here we have the Medusa. Oh, the Medusa.
So we're in the middle of the city of Sparta, modern city. We're on the archaeological or ancient site of Sparta. Right back there was a Byzantine church built in the 6th or 7th century. Here's an amazing olive tree. Pretty much everywhere in Greece just has tons of amazing stuff. And then here are the mountains of Sparta.
Isn't that cool walking through those trees?
It is so cool. Looks like there's still excavation going on down here at the theater.
Yeah, this is your old theater.
These mountains are incredible. They're
Huge.
so pretty. Huge mountains.
Look at the road zigzagging up down.
Yeah, yeah, Jason was so right there. But this is like, these are almost 8,000 mountains, but the down here, this isn't that far off of sea level probably, because that is a big mountain. Let's see if I can point it out. So right over there is Mistress. And it's just a bunch of monasteries and stuff. We're gonna go, that's where we're going next. We're looking back over Sparta, and right over there is where we just were, looking at that theater, the amphitheater, and so forth of the original archaeological site of Sparta. Now we're here at Mistress, which you can see all of these Byzantine ruins with the castle up on the top. It's all Byzantine. But the weather is just so beautiful. And these mountains, me and Jason want to go up on them, go up in them on motorcycles. Bad, you can see all of the olive orchards. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. What is a refectory? Is this like where people are sick?
Can you imagine as a kid playing with fairy castle? Fairy tale.
This is a Greek trailhead. We're down below Mistress, and you can walk on this trail all the way up to the top of the mountains. What do they call Tegados Mountains?
Yeah.
Tegados Mountains. So here we can go up over this bridge, and if we turn left, we can go up into these mountains up here. And you can see all these mountains. Pretty amazing. It's all natural. Down below Mistress. Greece. Here's this ancient bridge. Super ancient, and yet it still functions. It's like a trail that people can go hike on, and it actually crosses and then comes down like that. Again, we're at the base of the Tegados Mountains.
Watch it tumble. Hit craters, right? She's on top. Jump up and down. You're right in the middle, right there.
So this is Areopolis. You can't see it from here, but well, that's the ocean. That's actually not clouds. Up above here is clouds, but that's the ocean. This is at the back of our hotel. Which our hotel, all of it is this kind of stone right here. It's just the coolest old building. And this part of town of Areopolis, all these buildings are between 200 and 400 years old. And then everybody is like, well, this one's not, but like these ones are. And then people have refinished them. At least the ones we've seen on the inside are all really modern. So it's kind of a really cool contrast. Crepomania, that's what I got. I got crepomania right over here. Okay, so now we're about to go into the caves of Diros. And you're right on these boats.
Move the bodies left or right, okay?
Okay.
Because if you move left or right, move all the boat left or right.
Wow.
Sir, the second seat, sit very little left, very little left.
Jason, you a little
sit
left.
Very little left. Oh. Το νερό από υπόγειο ποταμό που πέφτει στο σπήλαιο, αλλά κατέβεται και με το θαλασσινό και νεφάλμυρο. Η στάθμη του νερού είναι η ίδια με τις θάλασσες και αυξομοιώνεται. Το νερό από υπόγειο ποταμό που πέφτει στο σπήλαιο, κατέβεται και με το θαλασσινό, όπως σας είπα. Εδώ είναι η πρώτη μεγάλη αίθουσα του σταυροδρόμου. Θα πάμε αριστερά και θα κάνουμε ένα κύκλο 1 χιλιόμετρου. Ευθεία, μπροστά και λίγο δεξιά, θα δείτε δύο κολόνες, είναι οι Ηράκλειες στήλες. Μπαίνουμε σε λευκά διαμερίσματα.
The big question, our cars are right there. Can we get to them?
Oh look, there's a Jason.
Hey!
Alexander the Great. His dad started it, Philip, this particular monument to the gods, and then Alexander the Great finished it. What's interesting is these stones right here are full-on marble stones that they put this on. They put the columns on. Amazing. Now I'm walking over here to the temple to Apollo, which basically is a sun god, anthropomorphized sun god. And then if you see small bricks, that was later done by the Romans. The Greeks only did the big stone, the large stones, and the Romans did the little bricks. And then you see those little bricks go on into Byzantium and later Roman era. The ancients knew how to make stuff, man, to last. Like the crap we make will be gone in 50 years at max. Not these guys. Wow. They erected this column for the 2004 Olympics because we're assuming because of earthquakes that all of these pillars ended up getting tossed. This was the Temple of Apollo. I was wrong. The other one that we were at over there a minute ago was the Temple of Hera. Here's the Olympic. This is the Olympic Stadium right here, ruins. There's the Temple of Hera. Whoops. Here, let me try. And then back behind that is the Temple of Zeus. This is like an amazing, and it's just gorgeous. The trees here, so beautiful. Today's such a beautiful day. There's no sun out. Beautiful day to come see these ruins. Crazy what humans did. This is the museum at Olympia, or in other words, where they did the Olympics. These are the Olympic grounds.
These are the actual sculptures that were on the eaves of the Temple of Zeus. They are just massive. This is Apollo, the sun god. All the way across the picture on the sun.
Beautiful bridge, isn't it? The design of it.
Yeah, like back home, this would be amazing.
This is a relatively new bridge in Turkey. It was built in the 1600s. Did I say Turkey?
You did.
Okay, so this is a relatively new bridge built in Greece It was built in the 16th century. But it's crazy because the stones are so worn and people cross it all the time. This is a ginormous tree right here. I bet you this tree is 500 years old. Our hotel in Meteora.
Here's our
And then right here, look at these rocks, these cliffs. And up, somewhere up in there are monasteries. You can see the monastery up there. Meteora. So we're going to be back up here tomorrow morning to actually go to these monasteries, but we hiked up to this one over here today, and is that the one we hiked up to? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, we got to there. We hiked. Oh, so we hiked. We hiked all the way up to this. Man, those mountains in the background too. Like the whole thing. Wow. Good question.
Maybe they use sulfate. Then also.
Yes. Yeah, you're coming in here, you're seeing they plaster it over so they can do it.
Mali.
12,000 liter barrel. I guess, I don't know. bunch of money inside of this barrel. Look inside there. It's money.
Another €2 to get the next one.
Wow, this is so freaking cool. Hopefully it had a locking system. So men would get around this and they would walk this, or go around this way. And they would walk this up and down off of this. This is a really steep down to there. So that they could carry stuff up and down.
Very nice there. Don't have a proceed very nice here.
roller
But
coaster.
maybe in the future, it's okay everything. No
I bet that's
But
this Kia.
This is probably not ancient one. Like the cable line. Goes from that little perch out there into there.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I don't know if it's ever used anymore.
They still use a pulley system in baskets to move things up and down the monastery. It looks like those are bags of cement going up. Always renovations going on. I'd like to buy a 1995 as sacred. Only in 1995.
The ceiling is just, it's really cool. Robes of the holy priesthood. Yeah.
Timeout room, or it could have been a coat closet.
So everything you're seeing here was underwater. This was a lake, and those cliffs there is where the hot gates were. So you can see over here is the statue of Leonidas, and this is known as the fortified hill of Colonus, which, if I had to guess, well, they found in 1939 a bunch of Persian arrowheads in this area, and so then they identified this as the likely area of that battle of Thermopylae. It's possible that the Persian army was forced to try to make it through here, which would be the hot gates, because over here was water. The lake has receded a bunch, but this used to all be a lake. So the Persians likely came in on this side of the mountains and had to kind of come through here. And then this is where the Greeks took a stand against them with the Spartans. Right in here. Okay, so here we are in Athens. We're on the top of our hotel. And there's the Acropolis. Parthenon. It's kind of crazy because we're in downtown Athens, but we can hear all the birds chirping and stuff. Acropolis Museum, Athens. Just at the entrance of the museum, you have these glass floors you can walk over, and you can already start seeing mosaics. Beautiful mosaics. Kind of cool to see how Greek women dress. That's a little more interesting, how they have a blouse and a skirt. Usually they're just wearing one single robe. This is a woman referred to as Kore, C-K-O-R-E. She must have had red hair.
What this depicts, I don't know if they know for sure, but.
Grown into that. I've never seen this.
But it's so much better than Central Park.
Holy cow. That is so cool. It's like 5 trees with one root.
I like this whole root system here.
That's just unbelievable. Look at that thing.
Just walk in here in the park in Athens, and then you just come upon like a couple 1,000-year-old columns.
1,000 pounds.
Just hanging out here. Lyceum of Aristotle, which is kind of like his school. They had a gymnasium here as well. Here are these red poppies. They're just wildflower here in Greece. They grow everywhere, just randomly. Pretty amazing. So you have the 3 great thinkers: Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle. Walking along in Athens. Bam! I know. Here we go. A Byzantine church. Who knows how old this is? Hopefully we can find out. That's for sure. Look at this stonework right here.
How much is that? 10 cents?
That piece of wood right there. The workmanship is just off the charts. Wow.
It's a business. It is. Well, thanks for sharing that. Enjoy.
What did he say? Nuts. This is the oldest Byzantine church in Greece.
Almost 1,100 years old. This thing is sitting here.
We're at the front of it. You can see all the squares in the roof, or in the ceiling, I mean. Showing all the yeah. See, we just need to get to right there.